It's Fountain of Youth Week here at Gulfstream Park. Wednesday racing kicking off the week with an 8-race card. 1.3 million gross jackpot guaranteed in the Rainbow Six. Let's send it on up to Pete Aiello with the scratches and changes on the day.
It's a great day weather-wise with temperatures in the low 80s. The sun is up, the main track is fast, and the turf course is firm. First race, first half of the early daily double, the starting leg of the 50-cent early pick 5. Scratch number 3, Classic Bourbon, and scratch number 5, Victory Line. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start inside for Fabled Prince on the far outside. Lucanasa away in good shape, moving between horses, and Fati on to take over. Fati and Master Uguay kick on past the wire the first time. Fabled Prince is well spotted while racing in third, then Lucanasa, who's raced back in fourth. A length back to the fence, and Lieutenant Jack racing together with Norfie. Phobia is a bit deep on the course. Headstrong behind them, Gentleman Jerry second last, and Rough and Rowdy is last of all as they chase the speed of Master Uguay. Master Uguay to the backstretch run, leads by a length and a half. Fati is there second, Fabled Prince is now third. Up on the outside, Phobia's rush forward, and Phobia's all the way up into second now, with Lucanasa back in fifth. Then it's Lieutenant Jack and Norfie. Norfie's about 6 lengths off the lead at this point. Then back to Gentleman Jerry. Rough and Rowdy remains at the back with less than 5 furlongs to run. The opening half mile was 48-1 after a 23-4 opening quarter. Master Uguay has the lead. Phobia made a mid-race move to get up alongside in second. Fati is back to third. Lucanasa has to go 3 wide, and Fabled Prince works between them. Then it's Norfie and Lieutenant Jack, a length and a half in front of Gentleman Jerry. Rough and Rowdy is last. Around the far turn at the 5/16, Master Uguay taken on by Phobia on the outside. Lucanasa poised to strike third with only 2 lengths to make up. Norfie is next. Fabled Prince needs to do better than that as they straighten for the drive. On the outside, Phobia toward the rail. Master Uguay, they continue to slug it out. Lucanasa with every opportunity, and Rough and Rowdy down the center. 1/8 of a mile to go. Phobia has the lead. Lucanasa surging to him. Here's Lucanasa front and center for Irad. Lucanasa wins. Phobia is second, up for third, Gentleman Jerry, then Rough and Rowdy, and Norfie in 142-3. And they're off. Lead Performer, quick off the blocks, and she'll establish the early lead from For the Thrill, who's away a joint second. At the rail, Antrim, and out 3 wide, Black Ice. 2.5 to 2 Beer Buzz. The early trailer is Grand Arrow. In the run around the first turn, Irad Ortiz Jr. riding for the double. He has Lead Performer on top, a length and a quarter. For the Thrill is from between horses and up into second, with Black Ice 3 wide third. Antrim is at the rail ahead of 2 Beer Buzz, and the one not keeping up early is Grand Arrow, about 5 lengths off the second to last horse through a 24-3 opening quarter. Less than 6 furlongs to run in the race. Lead Performer has the lead 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Black Ice is now into second. For the Thrill is back to third with her inside lane. Length and a half to 2 Beer Buzz, who improves outside of Antrim, and still at the back is Grand Arrow. They have 4.5 furlongs remaining here. They have Lead Performer to catch. She went 49 seconds for a half mile. She's fresh up top and a length better than Black Ice in second. For the Thrill is now third, from 2 Beer Buzz in fourth, down at the rail Antrim and Grand Arrow. Around the far turn at the 5/16, Lead Performer pushes her chips all in, and she's opened a 4-length lead now. Black Ice is second toward the rail. For the Thrill is now third. Trying to wind it up from the back is Grand Arrow, with Antrim and 2 Beer Buzz just ahead of her after 3 quarters and 13-2. Lead Performer still well in hand, and now she's 6 to the good. For the Thrill is at the inside and up into second. Black Ice is now third. Down the center and Grand Arrow with Antrim at the fence. Final 1/8 of a mile at 8-5. Lead Performer polishing off a very nice debut, maiden diploma here. It's Lead Performer. Give Irad Ortiz Jr. a sweep of the early double. She was never threatened and won by 8. Antrim was second, For the Thrill third, Grand Arrow fourth, then Black Ice, 142 and 2. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, Hierro checked and clipped heels, almost fell. Good job by Irad to stay aboard, but Hierro is last of all is the public pick. Tone Phelan reaches out for the early lead with Peerless Court driving to challenge. Peerless Court now lands the lead. At the rail, Ghost and You is there third, out 3 wide, and Hercules. Moon over Montana's between horses. Then the Big Gray, sandwiched between horses, is Examiner. Out a bit deep on the course goes the North Remembers. And after a rough beginning, the trailer is Hierro. 25 seconds for a casual opening quarter as they bend into the backstretch now. Peerless Court leads narrowly. Tone Phelan is second, Hercules 3 wide third. At the rail, Ghost and You is now fourth, Moon over Montana is now fifth. The North Remembers on the outside sixth, Examiner is seventh, the Big Gray is eighth, and that means Hierro is ninth and last, and he's about 7 lengths off the speed of long shot Peerless Court. They go to the first finish line through a 49 3/2 mile. Up to take the lead is Tone Phelan striding forward for Jose Ortiz. Hercules tries to counter that move and move into second. Peerless Court is now an all-in third, moving up on the outside, the North Remembers. From between horses, Moon over Montana, then driven at the rail is Ghost and You. Hierro just had too much to do after he had early trouble, and he's far back here as the top two kick on. Hercules on the outside, bidding up to take on Tone Phelan. These two now well clear of the others, led by the North Remembers and Moon over Montana. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. Two tough customers on the lead here, with Tone Phelan trying to fight off a raging Hercules. Hercules on the outside for a narrow lead. Tone Phelan is second, but his back's against the wall now. Hercules driven out. Tone Phelan very game. Tone Phelan tries to come back on Hercules, and here he comes on back. Tone Phelan and Hercules photo finish. Two tough customers, we knew that. Tone Phelan refused to yield, neither did Hercules. It's a win photo to the first finish line in 1:45 and 2. And they're off. Jerry's turn off a step slow. Good start inside for Alpha Blue, who heads off for the early lead. Alan Diggs wants to run with him, and these two get acquainted. They work ahead of Sterling Harmony, who's now in third. Racing fourth at the inside, Jerry's turn, together with Awesome Crusader, and Raise a Profit is last. Half a mile from the finish, Alan Diggs and Alpha Blue continue to go shoulder to shoulder with 5/16 remaining. Sterling Harmony is now third. Jerry's turn stays parked at the inside. Gaffleon goes 3 wide on Awesome Crusader with 4 lengths to raise, and the trailer is Raise a Profit. They run to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Alan Diggs on the outside. Alpha Blue trying to keep pace toward the rail, looking for room. Jerry's turn on the outside, and Sterling Harmony, widest of all, an Awesome Crusader. There's an eighth of a mile to go. With the advantage, it's Alan Diggs. Sterling Harmony takes aim. Awesome Crusader loose down the center. Jerry's turn between. Far outside, Raise a Profit is rolling. Here comes Raise a Profit from downtown. He's in time. Raise a Profit getting up late to beat Sterling Harmony, who was second. Photos for third. Awesome Crusader looked to win that photo in 56 and 4. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Off awkwardly was Trotting Gear, and off a step slow was Great Analogy. Sent through at the rail, Cajun Fantasy for the early lead from Luna Tuna and Sugar Sin second and third. 3 back to Omo 10 Girl, who moves over from the outside gate to race into fourth. Splitting horses in Trotting Gear, then American Odalisque, and the trailer is Great Analogy. Half a mile from the finish, Jesus Rios and Cajun Fantasy in front 3 parts of length. Luna Tuna 3 wide, 2 paths, Sugar Sin. Length and a half to Omo 10 Girl, who's together with Trotting Gear. They're racing fourth and fifth. Out of last is Great Analogy, now the trailer American Odalisque. As they run past the 5/16, Cajun Fantasy still has the lead. Luna Tuna a bit closer second, Sugar Sin now third. Omo 10 Girl continues at a 1 pace while racing in fourth, ahead of Trotting Gear. Great Analogy underway from the back. 45 and 4 for the opening half mile. Still plenty of chances here. Cajun Fantasy has been in front from the outset and maintains a 2-length lead. Second, Luna Tuna. She's going up and down toward the rail. That's Sugar Sin. Great Analogy's the one finishing down the center. Great Analogy is flying on. Can she catch Cajun Fantasy? Cajun Fantasy almost home. Great Analogy surging to her. Here's the wire. Photo finish. Great Analogy flying. Cajun Fantasy right alongside. It's a win photo at 112 flat. And they're off. Sure Can was away quickly. Sassy Nature has speed, and Condescending put into play early. Condescending for a narrow lead. Sassy Nature is second, and Whatchamacall holds down the rail and races in third. Sure Can on the outside fourth, 2 better than Alternate Rock, then Vibella. The 2 at the back, Beautiful Carla, and 1 of 1. Less than half a mile to go. Condescending holds inside ground, but Sassy Nature holds the lead. Sure Can up on the outside is now third from Whatchamacall, shuffled to fourth. Down at the inside, Alternate Rock with Vibella getting started ahead of her. 2 back to 1 of 1, then Beautiful Carla at the back. They run past the quarter pole after an opening quarter in 21-4. Sassy Nature has the lead. Vibella charging hard down the center from between horses and Sure Can. Late run now from Alternate Rock. Final eighth of a mile. Sassy Nature kept to her task by Joelle Rosario, and she's a winner. Sassy Nature as a 2-1 favorite wins by 3 in the end. Vibella second. Sure Can third. Alternate Rock is fourth. Then 1 of 1 to complete your high five in 55-3.
We're ready for the start. They're off.
They're off and running. From the rails, Singing the Oldies comes out firing, and Jose Ortiz and the favorite Singing the Oldies to the top. Girl Bye rushing forward now into second, moving at the inside final episode together with Lady Ocean. Out in the center goes Sistren. The early trailer is Inquieta. With the advantage, it's Singing the Oldies. She works off the inside and leads by a length. Challenged outside by Girl Bye second, Lady Ocean at the rail third. On from fourth and Sistren with Inquieta, and out the back is final episode. Opening quarter pretty strong here. 22 seconds flat around the far turn they go. Singing the Oldies trying to stretch him out behind her. She leads by 2. At the rail, Lady Ocean is into second alongside Girl Bye third. Out deep on the course in Sistren, getting ready to launch into the clear is Inquieta. Out the back is final episode as they run past the quarter-mile mark. 45-4 for the opening half mile. Singing the Oldies off the turn on top 2.5. Sistren takes aim second. These two well cleared. The others with an eighth of a mile to go. Singing the Oldies by 2.5. Sistren still trying while second. 4 back to Inquieta third. Final 16th of a mile. It's Singing the Oldies driven out. Singing the Oldies gate to wire. Second is Sistren. Third Inquieta up fourth and final episode. 6 furlongs a minute 11 and 87 100 seconds. Away. The race favorite was away quickly. Pillbox reaching out for the early lead. Downburst tries to run with her, a length and a half in front of the gray Maryland. She's now third. Miscreant is at the rail. Back fifth in the early stages is Starship Boeing, working 2 ahead of Reaching Stride, who's in the 2 path. Out a bit deep on the course goes Total Bliss. Down at the inside, Powder My Nose is at the back of the field. Pillbox is 3-5 in front and center. She leads by a length and a half over second running Downburst. At the rail, Miscreant now third. Maryland is fourth from Starship Boeing. Curiously works between horses, and out 3 wide is Total Bliss. Then back to Powder My Nose and Reaching Stride. 23-3 for the opening quarter. It's Pillbox in front to half a length. Downburst keeps her honest well second. Maryland's in the hood. Up in the center racing in third. Down at the inside it's Starship Boeing with Miscreant next. And it's curiously, Gaffleone has the second choice in the wagering, about 4 lengths off the lead. A length in front of Powder My Nose. Ridden at the back are Reaching Stride and Total Bliss. Into the far turn they go, 48 seconds for the opening half mile. Ortiz brothers now 1-2 with Ired showing the way on Pillbox. In front by 2, Jose. And Miscreant now second, back to third. Starship Boeing with an inside lane. Downburst is next. Curiously has a lot to do and not much time to do it. They straighten for the drive. Pillbox has the lead. The danger might be Starship Boeing, who runs into second. Down the center and Downburst. Miscreant's flattening out. Pillbox almost home, but Starship Boeing's gaining. Starship Boeing within a length and a half, and that's as far as she'll get. Pillbox in front. Pillbox beat Starship Boeing, was a good second. Up for third, Downburst, then Miscreant in the Wednesday finale in 134-4.
That wraps up our Wednesday racing here at Gulfstream Park. Tomorrow we will be back with a 12:10 post time, a 9-race card. Another day closer to the incredible Fountain of Youth Day this Saturday. Good luck.